The next external channel we need to cover is Instagram, which over the last few years has become one of the dominant players in the social media world. And you may or may not be aware that Facebook actually owns Instagram. So even if people start using Facebook less and Instagram more, as we're seeing with younger demographics, the adage we talked about earlier in this course holds true. Facebook is the internet. And because Facebook owns Instagram, the two platforms are tightly integrated, and you can run paid ads on Instagram directly through the Facebook ad platform using all the advanced targeting options that Facebook has to offer. But before you start running ads, you need to understand how to develop an Instagram presence organically. Remember, it's always important to create native content that's tailored to the platform you're using. And this is especially true of Instagram because you don't have the option to just share links. In fact, as of this recording, there is still no way to link out from an Instagram post. That's okay though, you don't really need to link out all the time, and when you do, there is a workaround, which we'll talk about in just a moment. First though, you have to understand Instagram content. There are two main formats you can use. You've got your main photos and videos that appear in the feed and on your profile, and then you have stories, which are viewable for 24 hours, after which point they disappear forever. Generally, the best approach is to share beautiful, polished photos and videos in your feed and supplement that content with random moments and snapshots in your stories. The photos and videos you actually post to your profile are going to be your primary content and the driver of your growth on Instagram. But stories are a great way to humanize your brand and connect with your existing audience, so I highly recommend taking advantage of both. When you're growing a new Instagram account, consistency should be a priority. I recommend posting 3 to 5 times a day. Now, what should you be posting exactly? Well, it totally depends on your brand and your particular style, but everything you post should, as always, be valuable and interesting to your target audience. And always keep in mind that Instagram is an extremely visual platform. You don't have to be a professional photographer, although if you have one on your team, that's even better. But just focus on creating content that's not only interesting, but visually appealing. You can give your audience a peek behind the curtain of your business, show off your product in different contexts, share nice looking graphics and quotes, repost photos from your customers. There are plenty of possibilities. When you share a photo on Instagram, you'll normally want to include a caption to add a little context to the photo. Engage your audience, use emojis if that fits with the tone of your brand, and always include a few relevant hashtags. Hashtags drive discovery on Instagram, and they'll help your photos and videos get noticed, so don't neglect that opportunity. Instagram, like Facebook, has an algorithm-driven feed designed to show people content that they're likely to be interested in. A lot of that is based on individual user activity, but you can optimize your reach by increasing your engagement. One of the best ways to do that is by simply asking people to engage with your post. So try to include a call to action in each of your captions. You could ask a question, you could ask people to like if they agree, or you could ask them to tag a friend in the comments. That's actually one of the most effective strategies right now for viral reach. Now, as I mentioned, you can't link out to your website from an Instagram post, but when you have something to share, you can write in your caption something like link in bio, and then change your website link in your profile to point to whatever content you're trying to promote. Then people can click to your profile and your link is right there. I know it's kind of weird, but that's the most common way of doing it. Many marketers also use the profile link to promote a lead magnet. Include a short teaser in your bio itself, and then point your website link to a landing page. That's a great way to use Instagram to grow your email list. In terms of growing your Instagram account organically, the best way to do that is by engaging with other people. Spend time every day browsing hashtags that are relevant to your industry. Follow interesting people and leave meaningful comments. The key word here is meaningful. A lot of people approach Instagram growth in a really spammy way, just indiscriminately following and liking and leaving one-word comments. That's a bad strategy. Human connections, again, are not scalable. If you want to see results, you have to put in the work. Only follow people you actually want to see in your feed and build relationships with, And when you leave comments, make specific remarks that show that you're a real person with a real interest in the topic. Do this every day and consistently post good content, and I assure you, you will see great results on Instagram.